Hey guys, it's Holly. Welcome back to my channel. So I want to share with you guys real quick a cheap way that you can filter your water without spending a whole lot of money on a water filter. It is a lower quality way of filtering your drinking water, or your tap water in general, because even keeping a filtered water when you're, like for doing dishes and things of that nature, especially if you're not wearing gloves, you can still come in contact with a lot of chlorine and a lot of fluoride and things of that nature coming from your water. And so I know I haven't really done a water filtration video in like forever, or a product review, but I just want to show you guys, if you can't afford a water filter, if you can't afford anything to help filter your water, or whatever, like, this is a really easy way to go, and it's super cheap. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is my sink right here. Okay, and I use most of my drinking water, I just use a Brita pitcher. And then I also use this right here. Sometimes I will double filter, but sometimes the thing is you don't want to like overly filter because it can take out some of the minerals. But I've done videos on this before, but I also will put like crystals in here, certain types. I've got some Shanghai and some quartz in there. But as a disclaimer, you want to be very careful with that, because certain crystals, only a few, but certain ones can actually be poisonous if you ingest the elixirs. So just make sure that you're researching very thoroughly before you use crystals to make crystal elixirs or to filter your water. And that's a whole nother thing you can do too, is utilize crystals for filtering your water if you have crystals at home. But this right here, getting to my point, this right here is a basic filter that I got from Amazon. And what's really cool about it is you can turn it on, and this one's not super secure, but it just has this thing up here where you can tighten it, and it fell off because it's cheap. But you can use it too if you don't have like a sprayer. So like, I don't have a sprayer on this faucet, so this helps a lot. And you can kind of like actually move it up and down. I used several different types of these before. I know I've showed you guys before in some of my other videos from long ago, but in my opinion, this is a really good way to go, because it's definitely better than nothing. If you are broke, if you are not having a lot of money, this is so much better than nothing. Like I say, this is not at all by any means my preferred way of filtering water, but I like to have this on my faucet again for dishes, doing dishes, for washing our hands and all the things that we do with our kitchen sink, because you come in contact with that water, and you don't constantly want all that junk on your skin. Same with a shower filter, which I'm not going to go into in this video, but we'll talk about that later. But I've talked about it before so many times. So yeah, so these particular ones come in these little boxes, and yes, it's in a different language. So it's, I don't even know if it's Japanese or Chinese or what, but anyways, this is what you get. And this came with a 3-pack. I change this every week or two, but I got the 3-pack for, I want to say it was somewhere between $6 and $8. So for, let's say, 3 to 6 weeks minimum, I can get filtered water from my sink. Depending on how much you use is how often you want to change it. But I get the filtered water from my sink, and it also, like I say, it's not the greatest filtered water, but especially when you use that and then put it through the pitcher as well, or something of that nature. Like when I'm making my coffee, I will, use this water right here, and then I go over to my coffee pot, and then I have the filter in there as well, a carbon filter to filter out water further. So anyways, it's just a good idea. I mean, but yeah, again, if you don't have a lot of money, you can always start with this. Like I say, I mean, you can get these even just like 1 or 2 for as little as like $4 or $5, and then that's a good way to go about it. So anyways, just thought this might help. And again, this is just a 3-pack off Amazon. You can just search, cheap. I just search in like cheap sink water faucet filter or whatever, and a lot of these will pop up. The thing I do like about this kind, which I've actually never tried before until I bought this pack, is that when you turn it on, you can see the rotation down there, and you can see that it's more, the more the water is rotating too, like the better it is as well, because it's keeping everything moving, so it's circulating better. And the beads in there, I believe those are, I'm not even entirely sure what those beads are, but I know they're in my shower filter too. So I want to say that they're copper, but I could be wrong. No, I don't think they're copper. I don't remember what they are, but anyways, they may or may not be. But they really do help to filter, and the water tastes better as well, even if you're just using nothing but this simple filter. So, but yeah, this also helps to save water the way it comes out, so that helps too. But it's very multi-purpose and very functional. I'll see you guys in my next video.